Okay, so what's up, y'all? Back with Boys Garage here, finally doing another video, and today I'm gonna show y'all this. So y'all stay tuned.
Been forgotten, Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe? Said I've been forgotten, Joe. I've been married a long time ago. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
So some of y'all may be wondering, why on earth is this thing? But some of you who know y'all's tractor implements and stuff, y'all don't know what this is. What this is right here is a Yanmar RS1504 rear rototiller attachment. Now, unfortunately, I ain't got a tractor to put this on yet, but my uncle probably let me borrow his if I need to. But we gotta get this thing fixed up because this guy's some problems, and you might done already see one right here. But yeah, my papa had, when he bought his, he has a Yanmar tractor, and when he bought his, he bought it used to somebody. It had this tiller, a bush hog, a pole bar, and a bucket, I think. And this tiller he never did use, so it was sitting outside in his way. And I asked him back, we need a tiller, a tractor and a tiller. So I asked him if I could go ahead and have the tiller, and he said he was fine with it. Actually, he wanted it out of his way. So me and my daddy, we went out there and got it. We had to use the pole bar on his tractor to pick this thing up because you can't get on both sides of this thing and pick it up. It weighs like 600 pounds because it's a 5-foot tiller. So and we had to use the engine hoist to get it in here. And so I'm gonna throw y'all my handheld thing, and I'll give y'all a good overview of it. So give me just a minute. Okay, so there's the sticker RS1504 or 1504, whatever you want to say. But so we have a chain around this so we can move it if we need to. We're gonna build a thing to put this on, like a pallet, and so we'll get a pallet jack so we can move this thing around. So when we do have this tractor, because we'll have multiple attachments for it, so we'll have this one when this attachment is not in use, we can move it around. But okay, this flap right here is going to need a lot of work because if you can see here, there's all kinds of rust holes, and here it's just kind of thin because this part got rained on, and this thing right here is broke. As you can see, I don't know if I can get a good. So as you can see, that rusted and it broke it up because there's tension on the spring here. So this flap is going to be the big work right here, and we've already done a few things to it. Like this thing right here was up and it was bent, so me and my daddy, we took this off the other day and we hammered it out flat. It looks a lot better. See, you might have seen this a minute ago. This wheel has a big hole rusted in it, so we're gonna have to figure that out. This ain't the same wheel as that one over there. As you can see, that's the same color as the tiller. This one is blue. Somebody who had this before my papa did probably replaced it because it must have broke or something, and they had this one laying around, just stuck it on there. They still have grease fins on them, so yeah, it's a plus for me. I like grease fins on stuff. It helps you maintain your equipment. There's still a leaf on there from. We had to cut a lot of weeds off this thing because there's weeds up around it, and so you can see this part right here. It's actually a lot more solid than this because this was up under his thing, so it didn't get rained on. And we did take this thing to the place where they have the pressure washer things. We wash your cars and stuff. We took this out there so we could pressure wash it because the thing was filthy. And it was a lot dirtier than I thought it was because this thing cleaned up pretty dadgum good. Here's this right here's your gearbox, and here's your cap. I can take it off here. So that's where you put your gear oil in, because that smells like gear oil. Gear oil has a very distinctive smell to it, so if you open that and it doesn't smell like gear oil, then you know somebody put the wrong stuff in there. Here's just some information on the side here, which is the only thing I don't like about the Yanmar stuff is all these stickers, everything is in Japanese, which you can upload these to Google. What we did, we uploaded these to Google and it translated them, so that actually comes in handy. Okay, here is I took the PTO shaft off and stuff because it's got to be clean, because this part ain't want to go on probably because there's rust and stuff on this. And this cone, we're probably gonna buy a new cone because there's all kinds of spider webs and junk up in there. There was actually a lot of spider crawling around in there. So when you have something that's been sitting for years, there's gonna be stuff in it. So you gotta be very careful. That's why I haven't stuck my hands up underneath here, because I don't get on spider. Because I ain't been able to clean up from under here because we can't pick this thing up to get on the side. So here is the gearbox, the PTO box. As you can see, now this cap back here was like really stuck on here. We couldn't get it off, so we had to take a ratchet to get it off, and started popping and busting. I was afraid this cap was going to get totally destroyed, but luckily it didn't though. So there's your cap. If I can get in here to show you. That stinks pretty bad, boy. I don't know if I can go around this side. As you can kind of see, let me get the flashlight. I can't get my camera all the way in there to show you. So as you can kind of see in there, there's all kinds of nastiness and junk in that. It has got to be cleaned out. See that? My microphone sticks up just long enough where my camera can't get in there to show you that. But I can get this cap back on, which is being aggravating. This cap is being aggravating. I want to go back on. I'll fool with it in a minute. It won't go on. I haven't been sitting there for an hour and a half. But here's where your top link mounts, and these right here is where your PTO shaft mounts, or not PTO shaft. I mean the 3-point hitch. Kind of like these two go here, and then this one goes up here. There's two different pins in there. My papa probably lost one of the pins and put another one in there. He does that all the time. He'll misplace stuff. But now this thing, I'm not sure exactly what this does. I've seen some of these. It looks like there's like a steering wheel on these, but that's on a different model. But okay, so here is the tines underneath here. As you can see, they need to be cleaned, and they probably need to be replaced because see, they're kind of thin. That one right there actually broke off when we set this down. It snapped the end of the tine off right there. So new tines for this thing are about $300. So yeah, we're probably gonna have to, you guys spend a little money on stuff to get it right. But I am gonna start doing might do some repair videos on this, because I'm really digging this tiller. Because we've been using them handheld ones for a long time, and I've always wanted a tractor one. So now I got me a attachment for a tractor. Now I just gotta find me a tractor. Gotta put this on. This will hook up to any kind of tractor. You can put this on any tractor that's got a 3-point hitch and a rear PTO. I mean, it don't have to be a Yanmar, or it don't have to be the same brand. It'll hook up to anything really. But yeah. So this wheel over here, I forgot to mention, needs new bearings. Some people just take them off of there. I don't even use them. I've seen people flip them upside down. That's like a depth perception. It helps tell what depth you want to tell. That's what them side panels are for there too. And there's also a mud flap in here too. I don't want to stick my hand in there, but there's a mud flap on it. So so this is the overview of the tiller. Okay, so there's the overview of the whole tiller, and I would be, once we get this thing worked and fixing right, I'll be excited to show this thing in use and see how good it digs. But like I said, we've got to fix the flap and this wheel over here, put some new bearings in this one. So we have some work we got to do to it, but I think it won't take much to get it fixed. And now I originally planned on pressure washing my uncle's killer tiller over there, and I ran into two problems. One, I didn't have any gas out here. It's at my grandmother's house because we mowed out there the other day, and two, it's supposed to thunderstorm again today, so it's also preventing me from mowing because I ain't got gas and it's supposed to thunderstorm. So I don't want to be out there with a metal rod and it start lightning. We get struck with lightning, so that's unsafe. But once we get us a good sunny day, I'll pressure wash the killer tiller. And if y'all wonder why we call it the killer tiller, is because if you ever use one of the front tine tillers, you know how aggravating it is. Because that thing, it especially when the ground's hard, it jerks and up and down like that, and it makes big holes out in the garden if you stay in one place. Because if you got balance issues, that's bad because it can make you fall out there. And two, when you're trying to not make them holes, and I pulling on that thing, trying to not make holes out there, I pulled my ab muscles, and I was down for like a week and a half. So yeah, that's why we call it the killer tiller. But like I said, hopefully now since we got this, we get it fixed and get the tractor, we won't have to do it that way anymore. And like I said, I'm gonna be excited too. So thank y'all for watching, and don't forget to give me a thumbs up. That'll help me out a lot. And hit like and subscribe to the Backwoods Boys Garage. I'll see y'all next video.